Hey, Kerry here. As the thumbnail said, I'm going to share with you my thoughts on the future of real estate, which I've done in the past, and then I'm going to interject some thoughts from Gary V. Now, if you don't know who Gary Vaynerchuk is, he's one of the first people I really started following on YouTube. He has an attitude of share and give and let the world know what you're thinking, and everybody will be better for it. And then he runs one of the largest social media companies in the United States for major firms. So that's a little bit about him. I wanted to remind you, though, that about almost to the day last August, I purchased 1,000 shares of Zillow because I believed that Zillow was going to take my job away. And then in February, I shared with you that I thought that a combination of Zillow, Amazon, and possibly Gary Keller were going to dominate the real estate market in the very near future. As you then probably know, in a later video that I did just recently on July the 23rd, Zillow announced that they are moving into the real estate business. So what I predicted is starting to happen. And I wanted to share with you, as I say, from Gary V, his input on what's going to happen in the real estate market.
With all the money flooding into the real estate market,
yes,
and the prop tech type stuff, right? iBuyers, Open Door, Purple Brick,
yes,
all this stuff. That's the disruption. You always talk about disruption.
Yeah, that's big trouble for you guys.
Yeah, right, exactly. Like, where do you see it? Because there's so many different players getting into it right now.
I see one of them winning and eliminating all of you.
Right.
One or two of these companies are going to win forever.
Can I add to that, Gary?
Do you want to disrespect everybody and jump out?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Well, Zillow.
She was saying yes, she does want to disrespect. Go ahead.
No, but just Zillow has all the data. They have the data of who's searching for homes, then who's maybe bought a home with an agent. They know exactly what where they're going to buy next. Amazon has all the data. So in my opinion, and I've been in real estate 34 years, I've been in technology 52 years, all I can say is that the data is going to win, and Zillow has it, and they have our money. $3.5 billion a year, of which 70% we're giving.
Everybody goes for short-term sales, so you pay high commissions for those referrals, but then they get all the data, and it's over. It's over. It's 100% over. Now the only thing left is your personal brand. But you can't build it when you're under Caldwell or Remax or Weiger. So how does that play out? That's called channel conflict. Kraft and Pepsi and Coke are dead too, because they have a problem called Walmart and Costco. If they want to go direct, Walmart and Costco have something to say about that. There's always channel conflict during disruption. So what do I think? I think one or two of them are going to win.
On the mortgage side too?
100%.
Yeah.
The internet is going to squeeze every. Do you know how many limo drivers never thought the internet was a problem? All of them. Right? Bookstore people went first, because that's what Jeff went after first. Got it?
I think it's obvious that he believes, as I believe, there's going to be a change. We're not sure exactly how it's going to or when it's going to happen. But what's important is that you react to it, that you position yourself so that you aren't one of the victims. The technology, the internet portals, I believe Zillow, the data holders, I believe Amazon, are going to create a better buyer experience, and that better buyer experience is going to eliminate the role of the conventional real estate agent. So the real estate agent is really going to have to adapt. And you may have seen some of my videos where I've talked about the home life or life home manager, someone who brings more to the table than just the conveyance of the buying and selling of a home, someone who helps people make good decisions about their home, and not only the buying and purchasing of it, but the management of it in the future. Gary believes that In order for you to do that, you need to right now be building your brand. And let me turn that over to Gary, and he'll share with you his thoughts on branding.
I can't tell you guys enough how much I want, if you're willing to, build your personal brand, because you own it in perpetuity. Right? So if you build local celebrity, you could switch to selling ice cream, right? So the answer is yes, I think you should. But the problem is, you may be bad at spending it. He's a success story at 9 to 90,000. I don't know what he did. You may spend, but what's great about Facebook, it's not like buying television or buying a piece of property. You can rev it up. So spend $50 a day.
If you follow Gary, you also know that he believes very strongly in Facebook. He gets a question at this meeting about a young man saying that he invested $9,000 into Facebook advertising over the past year, and he has gotten a $90,000 return on his $9,000 investment. And he asked Gary, how should I go from here? Should I go to Instagram? Should I do more direct mail, because direct mail works for me? What should I do? And you're going to be interested in Gary's answer.
What's up, Gary?
How are you,
Rob? I run a website called SouthTampaTeardowns.com. I've invested about $9,000 in Facebook. This is more of a thank you than anything else. $9,000 in Facebook and YouTube pre-roll over the last year, since last year. Turned that into about $90,000 in commission income. My direct mail is also killing it too, which is wonderful. I've got about a $30,000 online budget. What would you suggest in terms of the long-term brand building play? Should I max out what I'm doing in terms of
Direct mail's not as good as Facebook, here's why.
Not going to do fit. No. The question is, do I triple down on Facebook and YouTube with this market content and retarget, or do I invest in doing more of a widespread content play to do more Instagram and LinkedIn and that type of thing?
You haven't even remotely begun to feel the effects of Facebook. 9 to 90,000 is good. 90,000 to 900,000 is better.
So just double down on Facebook and go all in there.
Or 10x.
In one of my videos last week, I shared with you that I am getting into a test program with Facebook, and I have committed $7,500 to doing Facebook ads and doing them continuously, not just jump in, jump out, or just continue to put my ad in front of them and continue to put my value proposition in front of the people who I choose to serve, the Facebook audience that I'm directing my ad at. I'm seeing that I'm getting clicks. I have yet to see my phone ring, but I know that eventually, like the lawyers in my community who get on TV and billboards and basically solve a problem for people, their phone rings, and I know my phone will ring. What I'm trying to do for you is to give you a barometer, if you will, of how much do you have to spend, and what does your ad need to look like, and how does it need to be structured in order to get predictable results. Once you know the predictable results and the return on investment, then you can leverage up to whatever you want to do. You literally can create a market that fits your business needs. And then if you want to scale up and bring more people on, that's an option for you as well. So my whole takeaway from this is what I believed was going to happen, Gary believes is going to happen. That there is going to be a larger entity, and it'll probably be just one, that will take control of the real estate market and will basically take the old market and turn it into, Gary suggests, it's a phone room, a telecommunicator who generates the leads through something like Zillow, whether they be buyer or seller leads. They're getting their seller leads by doing their instant offers program. Through that program, they only actually write checks and buy houses for 20% of the people who say, yeah, come out and tell me what you'll sell my house for. That leaves that other 80% available as seller leads. Now, they own those. They will have to service them, but they aren't going to service them through an agent who is going to charge 6 or 5% commission. It's going to be a very reduced commission.
Like, when I say it wipes you out, it's gonna play, there's two factors. One, how ambitious, you have to understand, Keller and Remax and Berkshire and Sotheby's are gonna have to respond to this soon. People are unhappy. A brokerage is bringing no value. Not an internet world where it was completely, this is why, I said it last night, this is why I think Vaynerchuk would be the biggest, because our value prop would be lower commissions and I'll build your personal brand, which is the only asset that matters.
Do it.
So for me, they're gonna have to respond. These are not small companies. So somebody, and by the way, this is how it's gonna go down. One of the big, I gave you a couple, but you guys know better, but like one of the big 4, 6, 9 that are classics are gonna do something and try to compete with the technology things or change the game, because they're not just they have too much money to just die. So, and when one of them does it, the other 5 are gonna follow very quickly. So the rules of everything are about to change. So I think there'll be time, but you're gonna get squeezed out of margin. The modern day realtor that's gonna work for a Zillow or a .this or Remax's new direct-to-consumer product is gonna be a telemarketer. You're gonna make 13 bucks an hour to show up and hug them out. Because that's what you're worth. And here's what I don't know. If the economy collapses, it's gonna happen faster. You go first.
As Amazon comes into this, I think they're looking for a bigger fish. They're looking for the home life advisor. They're looking for the reoccurring revenue that they know that comes out of anyone who owns a home. You have your property and casualty insurance. You have your homeowner's warranty, home warranty. You have life insurance. You have the title. You have the closing. You have to make so many decisions relative to your home. It's like I was talking to a gentleman yesterday. I don't know if I need more insulation in my attic, but if I'm part of what I think Amazon Turnkey is going to offer, Amazon will fly a drone over my house when it's 30 degrees outside and do an infrared photo, and it'll tell how much heat is escaping from my house. They will then come and tell me, Kerry, if you put another 3 inches in your house, the savings on your energy bills will pay for the 3 inches in 2 years. And so I'll be able to make a smart decision. I'll be able to make a smart decision with the help of the data that Amazon owns as to what kind of entertainment, telephone, and internet package I should have and who is the best provider. I'm not equipped to make those decisions now. That's where I believe the Amazon, Zillow, and whomever else, it may be Realogy, it may be Keller Williams, it may be Berkshire Hathaway. I don't know, but I know what the end result is. And as Gary says, to know what is going to happen is one thing, but the important thing is to react to it, to put yourself in a position to benefit from it. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to try to do, is share more videos like this with you, where you're not only just getting my opinion, I'm gathering opinions from other people who are close to this business, who are close to social media marketing, who are close to real estate and technology, and sharing their thoughts with you so you can react. Again, if you get nothing else from this, understand that there is going to be change and you're going to need to react to it.
You have to react to the reality of the marketplace. We don't know when, but when you see it, you can't put your fucking head in the sand. You see it. Zillow's calling them direct. What else do you want to know? You think they're just testing it for kicks and giggles? They're gonna stop that program? You have no leverage.
Now, if you want to be a part of first of all, if you like this video, smash on that like image down there, that you like the video, then subscribe to the channel, and then go to my website, bestofusagents.com. There I will share with you some of the written materials that I use in my snail mail campaigns, some of the scripts that I use in my text messaging campaigns, and it's also going to give you an opportunity to buy my book. My book actually came out last November, and again, the last chapter of the book explains exactly what's going to happen in the industry. The first part of the book explains what's driving this, and that is demographics and technology. So that's my Gary and I's outlook on the real estate market. The winner is going to be the one who provides the buyers and sellers and the homeowners the best experience. And that's going to be controlled by data. That's going to be controlled by artificial intelligence and predictive analytics. And he who owns that will own the real estate business. Okay, promise to keep doing this for you. And again, smash the like button, subscribe, bestofusagents.com, and buy the book.